Good morning to the grind. Man, good morning to the grind. Good morning to you. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Another blessed day, man, to get up, make it happen for yourself, make it happen for your family, do the best you can, a little bit better than we did yesterday. God gave us another day. And all I know is I'm going to put the best into it. So today, on the Morning Grind Grindology101 Virtual Podcast, man, good morning. My name is KeJohnna Owens. Each and every morning, Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and I'll be blessed to do so. I get up self-motivated, which is what we'll be talking about today. Self-motivated to go for what I want and then project. Part of my DMO is to project the positive energy and atmosphere and encouragement to get out there and get what we want out of life. And today we're talking about that self-motivation. Nobody is coming to get you motivated, to get you excited, to make you want more, to make you and do a little bit more. That you said you wanted to do with yourself. I say a lot of times, I want to do this, or I want to be in a certain kind of place in a certain time in my life. And when I tell the world, friends, family, all right. But then it's upon me to be motivated to do it, and nobody's going to say, well, you said you wanted to be a doctor. Or you said you wanted to be a lawyer, wake you up. What about the class? It's self-motivation. It's the only way that it's going to happen. And you join the team, you join the team. Your dad didn't join the team. Your mom didn't join the team. Son didn't join. Daughter, however the situation is, you join the team. You have to be motivated to get up there and get it. Now, this is where you put yourself in a different scenario. Different category. There's people that's going to come to practice. There's people that's going to come to play. Then you got the people that's going to come to win. That's self-motivation. Let's get into some of it this morning. As each and every morning, share positive, empowering content from some of the best around the world that ever shared positive, encouraging content. That's Brown, Tony Robbins, Zig, Jim Rohn, Steve Harvey, and the like, Eric Thomas. But what gets you going to make it happen for yourself? A great leader, Mr. Donald Bradley, got a chance to meet him several times. But he once told me, he's looking for self-motivated people to inspire. He wasn't looking for people to motivate. You gotta have something about yourself. And it's gotta be so deep that you're willing to take the risk, you're willing to take the ridicule, you're willing to take the whatever, man, and I'm gonna do what I gotta do. And nobody has got to get me going towards what it is. There are things that come up in life that give you a boost. Inspiration. See, inspiration is what you see and you feel connected to being able to do that draws you towards. Motivation is, I'm going to do it. I'm going to get up early in the morning. But see, that inspiration kicks you into that motivation. But motivation is fleeting. It's going to be a good day. That's motivation. Inspiration, man, it's going to be an amazing life. And it's going to be a process. And I'm inspired to follow the process. So take the risk and do the work. Stand by.
That's the thing about being an individual. As an individual, you have a light that you have to bring into the world. And that if you don't bring it into the world is a dimmer place. And that's a bad thing, because when the world is a dim place, it can get very, very, very dark. And so it's necessary, not just so that you feel better. You need to take care of yourself because you're in the best position to do that. And it's necessary for you to take care of yourself.
Don't be afraid to reinvent yourself, and don't be afraid to be different, man. You ain't got to fit in the crowd. Why are you following everybody when you were clearly meant to lead? It's always better to just do your thing. And I don't care what situation you done got your life in, you can turn your life around because it ain't ever too late.
Easy choices, hard life. Hard choices, easy life. The hard choices, what we most fear doing, asking, saying, these are very often exactly what we most need to do.
You know, sometimes you get that feeling in life that things aren't going my way. Listen, things just don't go your way. That's not the way the world works. You gotta make them go your way. It's not just gonna happen, you gotta make it happen.
Situations that happen that was out of their control, and when you think about when things happen, the first thing we try to do as individuals, how can I control it and how can I manage it? And if I can't control it and manage it, now I'm frustrated and I'm mad about it. In the words of an older gentleman, he told me one day, he said, young man, you can't speed up the river and you can't slow it down. At a certain point, you gotta have some faith.
Key is you can't ever give up.
Most people on the planet today are not living in the present, and they're certainly not living in the future. They are stuck in the resentments, the bitterness, the pain, the frustration, the disappointments of the past.
Know where you align with what you want to do in terms of your life and your goals and your dreams. But I say what Dr. Miles Monroe said, live full, die empty. And so during the adversities of where we are and what we are facing, you want to have some things that you're doing and that will give you the tools, the mindset, the mental resolve to handle whatever life throws at you. Why, Les? Because whatever life throws at you, you have in you. Greater is he that's in you than he that's in the world. You have in you to handle it.
Just the difference between winning and losing in life and everything, and being a great mother and not, a great father and not, a great leader and not, wealthy and not, a big business and not, making a difference and not, is so small. It's almost too scary to talk about. And that small thing, all my life, I've been trying to figure out, what's the thing? What's the separator? I know what it is. They do exactly what everybody else does, and one more. They read one book a month, they read one more. They do 30 minutes on the treadmill. No, they do 30 plus one more. They do 10 reps on the bench press. No, 10 reps, one more. When you set that standard, your entire life begins to shift and change.
About the impossible task, nothing is impossible. And the more you believe in yourself, the more you believe it. One man or one person can do this, another can. You think things are gonna just go your way? Well, they're not gonna just go your way. You gotta make them go your way. You think things are gonna just happen for you? Well, they're not just gonna happen for you. You gotta make them happen. Go make things happen.
We all have that monster that lives in our head. And that monster is the thing. Okay, these are the things that keep us up at night. These are the things that discourage us and cause us anxiety and cause us fear. If you don't slay the monster will eat you alive. You will live a life of anxiety, of fear, of confusion, of frustration if you don't make a habit of slaying the monster. The longer we allow that monster to live in our brains, in our minds, the bigger and stronger it gets, the scarier it gets.
You have built-in greatness. You have built-in power, authority, and dominion to handle whatever life throws at you. And life is going to be throwing a lot of stuff. Nobody's going to be spared. That's why Viktor Frankl called it unavoidable suffering.
When you can be happy in the midst of hardship, then you see the true potential of the mind. When you can't control what's happening, control how you respond to it. That's where your power is. Control what you can control. I can control my attitude. I can control my words. I can control my perspective. I can control the lens in which I see it. Because if I can control what I can control in the moment, what's happening externally is not going to affect and impact my true potential and my true advancement as a person.
If you let people's perception of you dictate your behavior, you will never grow as a person. But if you leave yourself open to experience, despite what others think, then you will learn and grow.
You don't work through what happened in your past. You are resigned to spend the rest of your future stuck in the past. If you want to play at mastery in your craft, you want to play at mastery in your thinking, you want to play at mastery in your performance, you want to play at mastery in your income, you want to play at mastery in your service to humanity, you owe it to yourself and the best within you and the talent that resides within you to do the work required to let go of the past.
How much longer? You gonna wait another 30 seconds? Gonna wait another minute? Gonna wait another hour? You know what? How about I just wait till tomorrow? You're gonna wait till tomorrow? You're gonna wait another week? You're gonna wait another month? How much longer are you gonna wait? I say no more waiting.
Why wait? As you see on the scroller down on the bottom right there, it says, why go for ordinary when extraordinary is just as available? That means it's available to go and do it a little bit extra. Not because someone else. See, that's why we're on self-motivation. I got the job. Hey, David Goggins says it real good. Happy, you use an explicit, a word there. Happy, good. You got the job. You got the effing job, man. You got the position. You got the class. You're in. Now, what do you do with it? At first, you got your clothes all ironed. Think about it. You're motivated now. You're on. You got the position. You needed to get it. You wanted to get it. You got it. Now, you start on today. Today's Monday. Motivated Monday. Monday. Mad money, all that kind of good stuff, right? Self-motivated. Woke up in the morning, got going, got your stuff together yesterday. You're ready to get started. Now, 6 months, 3 months, 90 days, next week, things start to change. That motivation to meal prep, to get those clothes ready for work, to be a little bit early, right? You came in cheery and chirping, right? Good morning. How you doing? All right. Good morning. Started off like that. Week, 2 weeks, 3 months later, it's a drag. That part right there is where you can separate yourself. See, if you can consistently go in, do what you do with a high level of professionalism, personal work ethic to yourself, you'll see that others, just like what I just described, that quick burst of excitement, that quick burst of motivation, a quick burst of man, my life is changing, a quick burst of I'm in, it's on, and all that kind of stuff right there, man. After the pain comes, man, that's when you find out who's the champion. That's when you can separate yourself. You're still coming early. Those that have been hit by that, I call it a mortar of self-defeat, they start coming in a little late, right? 2 minutes before the clock in, just got up. You could tell they haven't really got up. They really prepared for the day, but they are there at work. But are they there? Are they in? Are they on? Are they with it? Are they I gotta fold up all this stuff. I gotta my job is to come in and make sure the trash cans are empty and the bathrooms are clean and this and that. Guess what, man? The trash cans are empty, washed out, fresh. The bathroom smell like fabuloso. Cause that's my job. I'm just using the bottom basic levels of work. That's my job. If you come in and you get your job done, eventually you over the region of the toilet cleaners. I'm just using it as a scenario, right? That's the only way it works. That's the only way it happens, and that's the only way you make it. Self-motivation gets it done for you. So again, and self-motivation. What are your goals? What are the things that you want to accomplish in life that has nothing to do with somebody else helping you get it done? And not gonna come tap you. I thought you wanted to make $1 million. I thought you wanted to buy that home for your mom, or you said you were going to write that book. What happened to this and that? That's where motivation got you kicked in, but the inspiration keeps you going. I'm inspired to make an impact, to make a difference, to leave a significance. So each and every day is a little piece of that, and I'm excited about each opportunity. While I'm as human as anybody, right? Everybody faces stuff, but I found a way that what I want out of life is more important than what I may be getting out of life today. But what I'm giving to life is what makes a difference to where I want to go tomorrow. See, it's not what you get it, it's what you give it. And motivation is when you give what you have to what you want. When I give what I have, my all of what I have to this book, to this conference, to this presentation, to a coaching session I may be giving. Thinking you come in and having a consultation about whatever you want in your life with someone you respect, and they come in just barely a minute before. Wait a minute, let me get my coffee. You're like, wait a minute, where's your passion? Where's your motivation? I got to bring the best of myself, because not only do I want the best out of myself, I do it because I want to get the best out of other people. So if I'm not giving the best of myself, how can I ask someone else to give the best of themselves? Man, that's some deep stuff right there. I'm going to write that down. My man Damron out there, DC Ron, just do it. Now, DC Ron, my man on the production wheels, we're going to do some amazing things. I was talking about motivation just yesterday. Got some stuff I'll be showing there that we got some new commercials and everything else. But it's absolutely powerful and impactful to have a motivation of your own. Nobody said I had to get up this early in the morning, be prepared to deliver some information that hopefully somewhere out there, somebody says, you know what, I could do it. You know what, I could be it. You know what, I could make it happen. See, that's the inspiration. But motivation says, I'm going to do it. I'm going to make it happen. I'm in. I'm on. I'm with it. I'm going to make this thing happen for myself. So there it is. Better give than receive. See, that's biblical. Babe in the word, I try to walk as closely related as what I believe in my faith that you should be. Am I everything I should be? I'm sure I'm not, man, but I work for it. I'll tell you that. And if you put up the principles and what you do within the word or the guidance, I believe I'm closely related with what you should be doing at this time in life. The babe in the word, while I'm not a babe, I am a babe in the word. So I've had some experiences to get to a point where I can say, man, if I only knew then what I know now. But see, we know now what we didn't know then. So here it is, back to that motivation. You can get up and apply that. I wish I'd have been a little bit, I had a good job, but I really didn't take it seriously. And when they offered promotions, since I didn't take it seriously, I wasn't getting the promotion. I was mad at the company for not giving me the promotion. But when I look internally, Did I do the work that deserved the promotion? When I ask myself, would I have given me the promotion with the attitude that I would bring it to the job? I would say no, not at all. Coming in a minute before, leaving right, a minute before clock out. I'm at the button already to clock out. I'm already gone, which means if I'm early for clock out, I have clocked out an hour ago mentally. So I'm giving the people. I digress. You understand what I'm saying? Someone works for you. They come floating in. They start at 9, float in at 8:58. Need a cup of water. Need to use the bathroom. Need to make the coffee. Need to get all this stuff together. But they want full pay at the end. Now they're on time-wise, but mentally, and then through engagement, how are you gonna win a championship with just enough? There is no champion that has done just enough. Usain Bolt can't be a world record breaker if he only practiced when they said practice time. He's got his own schedule. He's got his own grind. He's got his own get up and get it. He's got his own disciplines to eat right, to sleep right, to prepare, to do the things. Any champion. Kobe Bryant, my man, right? Kobe, I'm all on it. I just, man. You got to have that. If you don't have it, you don't have it. Fair enough. This is a suggestion. Get around people that have it. Things rub off on us. If you're around environments where you could be, it don't matter. Like family, right? Family's going to accept and embrace us for who we are all the time. Fail, scrape your knee, got back up, love you. Fail, scrape your knee, got back up, love you. People that see something in you and push something in you that you have not yet manifested in the world, that hasn't just come to fruition, your goals, your potential has not manifest into what it could be. That's why it's called potential. They see something in you, so they don't allow for you to not give the best. I'm not allowed. I'll tell you that I'm not allowed pretty much anywhere I go to give just that. There's an expectation about what I'm going to bring to the opportunity, to the job, to the environment, and sometimes that's perfect. But see, self-motivation. I'm gonna give up, boy. If they thought that was something, wait till they see the next one. If they thought that was a good game, wait till they see the next one. Man, I failed on the other game, but that's all right. I'm back at it. See, that's self-motivation, because see, what I'm going to present about me is when someone meets me or I interact with someone, at the end of the day, whichever way it goes, what's going to be said is that young man right there stands on what he said he did. Right, wrong, indifferent. I'm going to be able to stand and say, I put my best into it. And if my best wasn't good enough, I'm going to get right back at it, because I know I have what it takes. So we're going to get out of our feelings and get into that money. Stand by.
At the end of your feelings is nothing, but at the end of every principle is a promise. Behind your little feelings, it might not be absolutely nothing at the end of your little feelings, but behind every principle is a promise. And some of you in your life, the reason why you're not at your goal right now, because you just all about your feelings. You all on your feelings. You don't feel like waking up. So who does?
Your feelings don't matter. That's the deal. You may feel like doing something, maybe you don't feel like doing something. Doesn't matter.
Every day you say no to your dreams, you might be pushing your dreams back a whole 6 months, a whole year. That one single day, that one day you didn't get up could have pushed your stuff back I don't know how long.
Stop waiting for something to move you and move yourself.
listen to me. You better grow up and get to the point as a man that if you ever get beat, you better get beat by somebody that's just purely more talented than you are. You better not ever get beat by somebody because you beat yourself. If a lion see an animal that's wounded, or a real hunter see an animal that's wounded, what do? They don't kill him. Why don't they kill him? He already hurt. And they beast. A part of being a beast just ain't eating a gazelle. A part of being a beast is the hunts. It's the hunt that they're excited about. Real lions like to hunt. They love the process just as much as they love the prize.
Real beasts love the hunt as much as they love the prize. Man, I they told me I wasn't gonna make the team in high school. They told me a few things I wasn't gonna be able to do, but every time someone told me I couldn't do something, and I did it. Got 3 books. I've spoken in conferences around the country. I've been in groups with multi-million billionaires even to give insight. Man, I've been in some rooms that I don't know how. But I don't worry about the how. You know what I know? Why. I know why I need to be in the room. So the how always presents itself. I know I need to get this done. Why? Self-motivated. Keep working. Man, the how just comes up. And I just got to say, if you keep going, if we keep going, if we keep doing, if we stay motivated, if we can fight off the naysayers, fight off the doubters, fight off the haters, and I'm going to tell you how you fight it off. Don't even see them. I don't see them. I don't hear them. I don't care. I don't worry about them. Don't matter to me. Because guess what? Ownership says I don't have to ask somebody to do what I want to do. I get to own my activity. And just like you get to own what you want to do with your life. Hey, it's been an amazing morning. We're going to get to it. I won't hit too hard like that. Scare folks off, man, but it's going to be work. And this work, it's not work. It's just a drive. I want something. I'm going to get something. That's all it is. Go get it. Before we get out of here, man, I got some new stuff coming up, man. Got some amazing new products coming off the line, some more clarity about what we bring with the podcast scenario there. This podcast is one of many on the Success Express podcast network. You see me, but there are many that I produce and engineer. So as a producer and engineer of podcasting, branding, graphic design, and those kind of things. See, I get to, and you do too. Here you go. I want to invite you to connect on another level and take your business to the next level. Stand by. Hi, my name is KeJohnna Owens. I am co-founder of Success Express Marketing Solutions. Our business is cultivating more business for your business. I want to tell you real quick about our program that is one of the most comprehensive business development online marketing support programs out there, which is the VASP, VASP, Virtual Assistant Support Program. This system allows you to operate and run your business while we help monitor and help you cultivate more business for your business online. Contact us at 909-686-1698 and visit us online at successexpressmarketing.com. KeJohnnaOwens.com. Look forward to helping you take your business to the next level.
Success Express Marketing Solutions presents your virtual video podcast studio. Let the Success Express team help bring your podcasting dreams to life. Here's what we do. We help you come up with show ideas, design graphics for your show, set up your podcast studio, and run the back end of your show. So what do? Be ready for your show. Make sure your guests are ready. Log into the virtual studio, turn your cameras on, and go. Not sure you're ready to go live on a monthly or a weekly basis? You can get the Try Us Out Success Special. It's only $97 with free design setup. All you got to do is try us out, and I guarantee you're going to want more. So get set up today with your virtual video podcast studio from Success Express Marketing Solutions. So go online to Success Express MKTG, and we'll get you set up today. Sign up now and get our free ebook, Modern Podcasting, that'll teach you all the techniques you need to know to get your podcast started today.
That's right, man. Go over there to Success Express MKTG. You have a business, you have a brand, you want to take it to the next level. We want to help you do exactly that. And we got what you need when it comes to digital design, graphics, web design, podcasting, exposure, promotions, event coordinating, much more. Success Express MKTG.com. Today's been about self-discipline. Hashtag motivation, because you got to have the discipline to stay motivated. It's layers it's like an onion. You ready to unpeel. It's going to be an amazing day. You're already up on top of it. You're already doing it. You're already in the right position to win. It's just a mentality of, are we able to go in and smash that alarm clock, kick ourselves in, and get on over to the next step of what we said we wanted to do. I like that. What we said we wanted to do. And just as we get on out of here, God bless you all. I appreciate the support, the calls, the texts, the few people that see it live, and the people that see it. And me and my guy was talking, because everywhere I go, they say, I see your podcast. Oh, man, your podcast get me up in the morning, right? And that's what it's about. That feels good to me, because guess what? Whether somebody's up and on it or not, I am. And here's always I say, if you're not up, you got to get up. And if you got to get up, you got to catch up. And if you got to catch up and you keep having to catch up, man, it's going to be hard for you to catch up, because you're going to always be behind. It's been the Morning Grind Grindology101 Podcast. I'm your guy, KeJohnna Owens, man. Get out there. Make it happen for yourself. Succeed on purpose. Success loves speed. But you got to operate in the spirit of success. You said you were going to do it? Go do it. God bless. Have an amazing day. We'll see you on the other side.